Hi, good evening everyone, and welcome back. Let's discuss about something really interesting today. A question that has haunted almost every motorcyclist that I know, and I'm pretty sure is the case with 99.9% of the motorcycling guys worldwide. And that question is, what is the right motorcycle for me? Or what would define the quality of motorcycling for any motorcycle rider or motorcycle buyer? Many a times, most of us, including me, we go to extreme lengths in trying to justify the motorcycle that we own. And hence I kind of felt that it's time for us to take a step back and try and understand what really defines good motorcycle ownership. And I've come up with 4 parameters majorly. Parameter 1 being purpose, parameter 2 is performance, third is price point, and surprisingly 4th is peer pressure. So these are the 4 P's which define quality of motoring for any motorcycle owner. Let's try and decode this, right? If the weightage on purpose and performance is extremely high when it comes to deciding the motorcycle that you want to buy, more often than not, the probability of you enjoying the motorcycling is going to be extremely high. If the weightage is high on price point, right, pretty often again you're either going to be compromising or you're going to be stretching your financial limits. And motoring is not much fun when there is financial doom and gloom hanging around on your head, right? You want to be a free mind when you want to ride. You don't want any financial stress with regards to motorcycle ownership. If it's high on peer pressure, then personally I feel that motoring is not for you. You should find something else to fit in, or some other poison, right? But it does happen. I mean, we all have been there and done that. We all have bought motorcycles which we did not need, but the world said that we need, and hence we went ahead and made those mistakes. Everyone does that, and it's okay. Okay, the wisdom gained will only come when you commit mistakes, right? So now let's come back to the 4 parameters or the 4 P's. One is purpose, second is performance, third is price point, and 4th is peer pressure. Now let's try and understand each of these parameters well. To understand the first parameter, purpose, in detail, you will need to really understand what is the format of motorcycling that you enjoy the most. Okay, it could be simply commute for some, or it could be off-road and trails and adventure rides for some. It could be long distance touring for some people, right? Or for some, again, it could be track and competition kind of a format. And for many riders like me, it would be a blend of multiple formats. So I enjoy touring, I enjoy track, I enjoy off-road trails, right? There are multiple formats that somebody might find attractive when it comes to motoring. So you need to find out what type of format is the right sweet spot for you. The next step then, once you've kind of drilled down to the format of motoring that excites you the most, would be to look at what are the options available in the market in the given segment. So let's say you are looking at something for adventure touring or long distance touring, right? Then you would want to see what are the manufacturers, who are the manufacturers that are offering adventure touring motorcycles, who are offering you motorcycles which are meant for long distance touring, right? If you're looking at track as your format, then you'll again have to look at options for super sport kind of motorcycles and manufacturers offering track oriented machines. And then compare those. That will basically help you understand the performance. You'll also probably want to discuss this with your peers. Do some research yourself and try and understand which machine would suit your purpose the best. So performance is a complementary parameter to the first P, which is purpose. Okay, now you've drill down to the format of motorcycling or the purpose of motorcycling that you like the most, or you're tilted towards. And you've also shortlisted the right motorcycle from a performance standpoint, which will be the right fit for the purpose that you are aiming at. The third parameter then would be the price point to focus on. So what are your budgets? What is the price point that at which you're going to be buying motorcycles? So based on the budget, you will try and further filter down what is the right motorcycle that is available today in the market. A pro tip here, unless you're someone who's uber rich, would be that don't try and be too stingy, and at the same time don't try and stretch too much either, right? Because like I said earlier, you don't want that financial doom and gloom on your head when it comes to motorcycling, because it creates a lot of guilt. So find a good sweet spot and the right balance when it comes to your budget or a price point. Okay, so this covers the 3 P's, which is purpose, performance, and price point. The 4th P is peer pressure. I would strongly suggest that you steer completely away from peer pressure. Don't buy a bike because it's cool to buy that bike, because the world feels that it's the right motorcycle. You be a better judge for your own motoring dreams, right? And it's like I said, it's okay if you're, if you've landed up buying something which is the world's favorite, right? It's okay. You'll learn as you grow with your motorcycle. You might land up liking the particular motorcycle a lot, or you might not, and only thing that comes out of this experience is going to be more wisdom gained, right? So it's okay. But I would really strongly recommend that you please try all types of formats, different formats, before you decide what is the format that you enjoy the most. Okay, don't just stick on to something because everyone's doing that. Don't stick on to touring because everyone's touring these days, or don't stick on to track because the friend circle and the community that you are around are all track oriented, right? Don't do off-road trails because everyone around you are doing off-road trails. You be your better judge. Spend time, take your own sweet time in trying to identify what is the sweet spot for yourself, and then move on. I hope whatever I've kind of chalked out here in the 4 P's, purpose, performance, price point, and peer pressure, as the 4 P's defining the quality of motorcycling, really help you with your next purchase. I wish you safe and fun miles ahead, and cheers. Catch you all later. Bye.